Zendesk Dashboard Speed Run. It's a Tuesday afternoon. I've got my cup of tea, I've got my cardigan on. Follow along in real time to see how long it takes for me to build a custom Zendesk dashboard from scratch using Geckoboard. All right, here we go. So this is the dashboard I'm going to try and build within the next 10 minutes. It's got a mixture of Zendesk ticket data. It's got some Zendesk voice data as well. It's got tickets nearing SLA breach and top ticket solvers today as a leaderboard to keep agents really motivated. It's got a few other high-level KPIs as well from our Zendesk account. So let's get stuck in, starting with a blank dashboard. And I've already connected my Zendesk account to Geckoboard, and I'm going to click Start from Scratch. And from here, I'm going to make the new tickets today widget. So let's do create tickets. We're going to display it as a column chart. And we're going to set the time period to today. Right, new tickets created today. Add to dashboard. All right, done already. So next we've got open tickets. So I'm visualizing that in a couple of ways in that example I just showed you. Firstly, it's a number. So let's just go to open tickets, display as a number. Open tickets. There we go. And I'm going to just duplicate that on our dashboard, and then I'm going to break that down by priority. So I'm going to view that as a bar chart and set priority, and then there we go. It's broken it down by urgent tickets, high priority tickets, normal tickets, and low priority tickets. And what I've done there is I've just grouped those two because they're very closely related. Got the total and then the breakdown. I'm just going to move that there to show it off nicely and call this open tickets by priority. There we go. Lovely. Right, next, tickets nearing SLA breach. So we have this start from scratch option I've been using up until now, but I know that tickets nearing SLA breach is one of our presets. So presets give you a quick way to visualize a metric in a nice, easy to understand visualization. So there we go, tickets nearing SLA breach. I'm going to click that. And in the example, I noticed we've got the subject, assignee, and when the next SLA breach is. We don't have the ticket ID, so I'm just going to remove that from there. But if we wanted to add extra information as well, we've got all these different dimensions you could add to the visualization and remove it, so you can really kind of surface the information that you want from your ticket feed. There we go. Nice. And whilst we're on this part of the dashboard, top ticket solvers today. So that again, I think is a preset. Yep, top ticket solvers as the leaderboard. Great way to keep agents motivated throughout the day, people wanting to solve the most tickets. And we've got, solve tickets by assignee. And we're going to set that to today and add it to the dashboard. There we go. Well done, John. You're doing really well. Move that to the side. Excellent. So we're making really good progress already. So there are just 3 more metrics to add. Let's go back to Zendesk support. And we've got one-touch ticket rate, which is a metric we've added recently. Let's go to ticket updates and maybe just take a second to explore some of the other metrics that are available here. So, everything around ticket efficiencies, got some SLA metrics, ticket metrics. We've got messaging and voice as well, which we've been expanding support for recently. But I'm just going to search for one touch tickets as a percentage. That's 100%. Wow, I'm crushing it. Right, let's add that to my dashboard. One touch ticket, right. And I said we're crushing it. Well, what if we want to visually show that on our dashboard? Well, we've got what we call status indicators. So this changes the color of the widget based on the data. So if we wanted to show that success for this particular metric is when it's above, let's say, 80%, we can set that. Because it's 100, it's turned green already. But let's say performance starts to drop off, and we want to warn our agents when one-touch ticket rate falls below 60. So we can set that, and that will turn red. So really clearly flag to the agents when performance has changed. And as an added bonus, we could also set up a Slack notification to send to Slack when either of those scenarios happens. So it just gets that extra visibility the instant that that metric changes. Great. So one other metric on the example was CSAT. Let's just go in and add that now. Yeah, there we go. Satisfaction rating, 100%. Oh my God, we're doing so well. But let's view that as a gauge. It's a really popular way to visualize this particular metric. And again, with status indicators, we can show visually how the team is doing. So we're obviously doing really well there. But again, if things were to drop off, we can see the data change. And then the second it hits that threshold, the rest of the gauge will turn red. And again, we can have that Slack notification firing off. So let's just add CSAT as a title. There we go. Let's just tidy this up here. So it's all very intuitive to drag and drop and move things around. And then the final metric is actually a Zendesk voice metric. So let's go in and add that. It's average wait time. So yeah, we've got things like call volume, duration, and so on. Whoops. Wait time. There we go. And just want to show you a few other things. If you want to get more precise with your data on Geckoboard, I'll just show this as a number whilst we're doing this. So at the moment, it's average wait time is 9 seconds. We can also do things like view the maximum wait time registered during this period, or the minimum, and also the total wait time, which could also be quite useful. You can also filter metrics. So all of the data that we've been adding to the dashboard right now, you can filter by any number of different dimensions or properties from your Zendesk account. So popular filters include by agent or by channel or by team. So you can get really precise with breaking down performance of different areas within your operation. But for now, I'm just going to add a status indicator to show that wait time of 9 seconds is not really ideal. So we're going to turn that red. And oh, do you know what? I'm going to add an emoji as well, because that is something that I quite like to add to my dashboards to make them nice and engaging. Right, there we go. So that is pretty much, if I just get back to the original dashboard, yeah, it's basically exactly the same. We need to maybe adjust some of the spacing here. But I'm going to say that's finished. Let's say I want to share this with my team. Well, there are a few things I can do around there. So first of all, Geckoboard is designed to live on big screens so people can monitor everything throughout the day, but they can also access it on desktop and mobile as well. But let's say you did have those screens in your office, you wanted to get a nice live dashboard on there. We've got Center TV mode that lets you connect a TV to your Geckoboard account. You can really easily choose one of the dashboards from your account to display on there. You can also display loops, which is another great way of making use of that space. So you can cycle through different dashboards throughout the day every few seconds if you wanted to. Next, you can generate a sharing link to this dashboard, copy and paste that to agents or to share to other managers throughout the business, give them a really quick and easy way to see this data from Zendesk. And they'll be able to open up in their browser a live view of this dashboard, and everyone can see the same numbers, be on the same page. You can also schedule your dashboard to send out over email and Slack on a daily basis. And you could also invite people into your Geckoboard account, either as view-only viewers or as editors who can also create dashboards and edit dashboards as well. So it gives everyone the ability to create their own dashboards if they want. We've also recently added a new user type called Explorer, who can use our interactive view and our source data views, which are really, really handy if you've got one of these dashboards up in your browser throughout the day, and you wanted to, let's say, interrogate one of these metrics, let's say open tickets. Let's go and have a look at interactive view there. So this lets me quickly drill into that metric and break it down by almost any property or dimension you might want. So I can see where those tickets came from, for example, or what tags have been attached to these open tickets, or who they are assigned to. So it means I can quickly and easily break that down without having to jump into Explore or build any complicated formulas there. I can even also open up source data view, which gives me a list of tickets associated with that metric. And I can even jump off into Zendesk as well, into that specific ticket by clicking the ticket ID. So there we go, a finished dashboard in under 10 minutes. If you wanted to build your own, just go to geckoboard.com, sign up for free, play around with our free trial and build your own dashboard that matches exactly what you want to keep track of in Zendesk.